Good morning, teacher. We are team 2. We are talking about nitrogen cycle. And next, please. Integers are Diana Michelle González G, Héctor López Reyes, Luis Fernando Maldonado Vicente, Maricruz Montalvo Asensio, Luis Ángel Murgía Salazar, Josué Naptalí González Martínez. Faltó la Lisi. Siguiente. Next. Okay. Abstract is nitrogen, the most abundant element in our atmosphere, is crucial to life. Nitrogen is found in soils and plants, in water we drink, and in the air we breathe. It is also necessary to life a key building block of DNA, which determines our genetics, is essential to plant growth, and therefore necessary for the food we grow. But as with everything, balances is key to little nitrogen, and plants cannot thrive leading to low crop yields. But too much nitrogen can be toxic to plants and can also harm our environment.
The nitrogen is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas that is the most plentiful element in Earth's atmosphere and is a constituent of all living matter. As a component of a protein and nucleic acids is essential to live on Earth, although 78% by volume of the atmosphere is nitrogen gas. This abundant reservoir exists in a form untraveled by the most organisms. The steps, which are not altogether sequential, fall into the following classification: nitrogen fixation, nitrogen assimilation, ammonification, nitrification, and the nitrification.
Nitrates and ammonia resulting from nitrogen fixations and are assimilated into the specific tissues compounds of algae and higher plants. Animals then ingest these algae and plants, converting them into their own body compounds. Assimilations. Primary producers plants take in the nitrogen compounds from the soil with the help of their roots, which are available in the form of ammonia, nitrite ions of ammonium ions and are used in the formation of the plant and animal proteins. This way, it enters the food web when the primary consumers eat the plants.
Nitrogen fixation is the initial step of the nitrogen cycle. Here, atmospheric nitrogen, which is primarily available in an inert form, it converts into the usable form ammonia. And during the process of nitrogen fixation, the inert form of nitrogen gas is deposited into soils from the atmosphere and surface water, mainly through precipitation. Later, the nitrogen undergoes a set of changes in which two nitrogen atoms get separated and combine with hydrogen to form ammonia. The entire process of nitrogen fixation is complete by symbiotic bacteria, which are known as disotrophs, and nitrogen fixation can occur either by atmospheric fixation, industrial fixation, and biological fixation.
Ammonification is the conversion to ammonium ion of nitrogen that in living matter appears mainly as amino NH2 or amino NH groups. Animals which do not oxidize nitrogen get rid of the one they have in excess in the form of different compounds.
The aquatic one directly produce ammonia, which in solution becomes ammonium ion. Terrestrials produce urea, which is highly soluble. Birds or insects and in general animals that don't have a guaranteed supply of water produce insoluble nitrogenous compounds such as guanine and uric acid. The biological nitrogen that no longer reach the substrate as ammonium is converted to that form by the action of the decomposing microorganisms.
Nitrification is the process the ammonia is converted into nitrate by the presence of bacteria in the soil. Mm, Nitrates are formed by the oxidation of ammonia with the help of nitrosomonas bacterium species. Later, the produced nitrates are converted into nitrates by nitrobacter. This conversion is very important as ammonia gas is toxic for plants. The reaction involved in the process of nitrification is as follows, and this is the reaction.
The nitrification is the reduction of the nitrate ion nitrate to molecular or the atomic nitrogen, the nitrogen. This process is the opposite of nitrogen fixation. It's carried out by certain heterotrophic bacteria, such as Pseudomonas fluorescens, to obtain energy. The nitrification is essential for nitrogen to return to the atmosphere. Importance of nitrogen. The importance of the nitrogen cycle are as follows. One, help plants to the synthesis chlorophyll from the nitrogen compounds. Two, help in converting inert nitrogen gas into a usable for the plants through the biochemical process. 3. In the process of ammonification, the bacteria help in decomposing the animal and plant matter, which indirectly helps to clean up the environment. 4. Nitrates and nitrites are released into the soil, which helps in enriching the soil with the necessary nutrients required for cultivation. In 5, nitrogen is an integral component of the cell and enforces many crucial compounds and important biomolecules.
Conclusions. The cycle of nitrogen through the ecosystem is crucial for maintaining productive and healthy ecosystem with neither much nor too little nitrogen. Plants, productions, and biomassa living material are limited by the ability of nitrogen. Knowledge of the nitrogen cycle can also help you reduce pollution caused by adding too much fertilizers to soil.